Now President Biden wants to give the SSA $14 billion, and this committed an increase in monthly Social Security payments. And some of you are also eligible to receive one more stimulus check. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate everyone's amazing support.
This isn't the best that we can get, and I do think that we need to talk about the elephant in the room, which is Senate Democrats, which are blocking crucial items in a Democratic agenda.
So according to CNBC, President Joe Biden's 2022 budget could give the Social Security Administration a 9.7% boost in funding. In total, President Biden is calling for $14.2 billion for the SSA. And the proposed increase comes as the Social Security Administration expects to pay more than $1.2 trillion in both Social Security and Supplemental Security Income benefits to more than 74 million beneficiaries in 2022.
Not a good idea, first and foremost, for Social Security for our seniors and those who depend on Social Security. And it was just curious to me that of all things that the president would have said something that I think was bad policy.
Agreed upon. I don't know how we could possibly sell it, excuse me, to our caucus unless we know there's more to come.
Yeah.
And the more to come in building back better means having more people participate in the prosperity of our country.
So while you
We also made a historic commitment to permanently eliminate the use of our public finance to support unabated coal projects around the world, and to end them by this year.
Once approved, the extra money can help the administration improve one key area, and that is customer service. As it regroups from the crisis, the money would allow the Social Security Administration to pursue a host of improvement efforts. The Commissioner Andrew Saul said in the agency's budget overview that the administration would address things including wait times and backlogs, community outreach to vulnerable populations, and technology upgrades. In a statement, Saul stated, "Joe Biden's budget will allow us to begin recovering from the crisis disruptions, building on the lessons that we learned to become a stronger and more responsive agency." One advocacy group, called the National Committee to Preserve Social Security and Medicare, says that more money would be crucial to help improve the Social Security Administration, to help improve the SSA's ability to serve current beneficiaries and benefit applicants. But ultimately, it is up to Congress to approve the funding that Biden has requested. Democratic Representative John Larson, who serves as chairman of the House Ways and Means Subcommittee on Social Security, has already voiced his support. Representative Larson said President Biden's budget proposal includes the necessary increases for the SSA to help Americans access the benefits that they've earned. In contrast, the former president's budget from last year sought to slash the program's funding. The SSA says that more than $5 billion of the proposed $14.2 billion budget will go to payroll costs for frontline employees who work at the administration's field offices and processing centers. Additionally, more than $2.7 billion would be earmarked for disability determinations, including existing staff, new hires, and other expenses at state disability determination centers. The administration plans to maintain the 10% increase in staff that it took on in the 2021 fiscal year. In addition, folks, $96 million will be dedicated to additional outreach of the Supplemental Security Income or SSI benefits, and the goal will be to contact vulnerable people who are eligible for benefits, such as people with disabilities or the homeless. And now, some of you can also get an extra stimulus check from the same stimulus relief package that gave millions of Americans $1,400 payments. However, this secret stimulus check is only for those who are at home, who own a home. President Biden's American Rescue Plan included $10 billion for the Homeowners Assistance Fund. This fund aims to offer assistance to homeowners with mortgage payments, property taxes, as well as utilities, insurance, and HOA dues. Unlike the stimulus check, this fund does not directly give assistance to homeowners, rather provides money to the states, territories, and tribes, which in turn can support those struggling to pay home-related expenses due to the crisis. So it is up to the states and other similar government bodies to distribute the relief money to those at risk of mortgage delinquency and default, loss of power or water, foreclosure, and displacement. When asked about the HOA Assistance Fund, the Treasury Department said these necessary actions will minimize foreclosures in the coming months and alleviate emergency shelter capacity. To qualify for this payment, your income should be less than or equal to 100% of the median income of the area. or 100% of the national median income. So yeah, everybody, that's all the news in this video. If you guys found this video useful and helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. Everybody, I appreciate your amazing support. Until next time, folks, have a great day and stay safe. And if you want more videos like this, then don't forget to leave a comment down below. Have a great day, everybody, and until next time.
Every American family. Think about that. America's debt crisis, caused by decades of wasteful and reckless spending by Washington politicians, has now grown to the equivalent of every American family owing $250,000 in debt. Biden, my colleagues across the aisle want more. President Biden is pushing for trillions in wasteful spending, raising the U.S. federal debt by 60% to $39 trillion, and the debt to GDP ratio to 117% in 2030, the highest level ever recorded in American history. Enough is enough. It's time to end the madness. Today, I'm introducing the Federal Debt Emergency Control Act to help bring some accountability back to Washington. On July 31st, the current suspension of the federal debt ceiling is set to expire, giving Congress a choice: act responsibly to reduce federal debt through structural reform to how we approach spending, or suspend the debt ceiling again, allowing more reckless spending that will cripple our nation with insurmountable debt. Reckless spending has consequences. We're already seeing rising inflation. Let's remember, inflation doesn't hurt the rich, but it devastates our poorest families. It hurts families like mine growing up. It hurts poor families. It hurts people on fixed income. Just look around us. Milk prices are up. Bread prices are up. Gas prices are up. Meat prices are up. It seems like everything's up right now. When inflation happened in the 70s, I watched what my parents went through. At that point, my mom was taking in ironing from other families to make ends meet. At the end of the day, whatever she made that day, either my older brother and I would go to the grocery store. And when you watched, and she was worried about milk and food, all of the prices going up, she said, you only have this amount of money. And we had to know what everything cost before we went to the checkout counter. It's not fair. No family should have to go through worrying about the price of bread and milk and things going up week after week. We can get control of inflation. We can put our nation on a fiscally responsible path, but we've got to have real solutions that hold Congress accountable. My Federal Debt Emergency Control Act aims to rein